To one story that will have your blood boiling. This is another case. We've seen multiple such cases in the recent past. Now, this is another case of a VVIP brat being caught on camera. And if this is not the VVIP brat mindset, then what is it? That's the question that we will be left answering. Take a look at these visuals. This is a Lamborghini that was on the streets of Noida. Now, this is a man identified as Deepak who was driving this supercar in Noida's Sector 94. It's a Lamborghini and it struck two pedestrians. So there were two people who have been grievously injured because of this accident. Many of the eyewitnesses speaking about how the supercar had been speeding, not seeing anything in its way, and it struck two pedestrians who have been grievously injured. But when some of these eyewitnesses actually went and confronted the driver of the Lamborghini, you'll have to watch it to believe it. Take a look at what he said. He brazenly asks, has anybody died?
क्या भाई स्टंट ज़्यादा सीख लिए स्टंट ज़्यादा सीख लिए कितना आदमी मरा पता है मर गया इधर तो क्या देख उधर पुलिस को बुलाओ पहले पुलिस को बुलाओ भैया अभी तुम्हारा गाड़ी किसका लग गई कुछ भैया पुलिस को बुलाओ भाग नहीं पाई अरे रेस मारती गाड़ी रेस तुम कितना है अरे लेटर देते हुए आ रहे हो हल्का सा दिए हो
It's a Pondicherry registered vehicle, and with no remorse on his face, the driver steps out when he is confronted and said that many have been injured. One of them also goes on to say that people have died here. When he says, oh, people have died, that's the value of life in this VVIP brat's mind. So the driver, who has been identified as Deepak, has now been arrested. The car has also been seized. It has been impounded, and a case has been registered in Noida Sector 126 police station.
Another case of reckless driving and poor innocent people suffering because of it. This time it is Noida Sector 94. Today in the evening around 5:30, a red Lamborghini, currently you can see them in the visuals as well, this particular red Lamborghini slams down two laborers, two people who were working in Sector 94 near the Charkha Gol Chakkar. Around 5:30, as a result, the two were seriously injured at that particular time, and you can also see the condition of the car. It shows that the car was in high speed. As soon as the car hits the two people and smash on the footpath, there were a lot of people coming in, a lot of crowd coming in to see the to see the condition. But one thing that came out of the entire scenario was when the driver was asked to come out, his words were, did the accident happen? Did somebody die? So he was not even aware about the current situation. This shows that the speed of the vehicle was quite high. The driver named Deepak has been arrested by the police. This particular car is of Pondicherry number and registered under the name of Mr. Mridul. The driver is supposed to be said as the broker of cars. Further details are awaited. The two laborers who were injured were rushed to the private hospital. Currently, as per the sources, they are out of the danger. The police is still conducting all the aspect checking whether the driver was drunk. So the medical test is also happening.
My colleague Shivam was at the spot last evening, and those are the visuals that you're seeing. Let me go across to him today as well. Right behind him, as you can see, is the vehicle that has now been seized. This is the red Lamborghini that had caused this accident. Shivam, we saw the visuals, and it's shocking to say the least. As the driver comes out, he asks, has anybody died? No remorse whatsoever as he stepped out. What are the details of the investigation? Some of the eyewitnesses also claim that he was in an inebriated condition. What have the police officials revealed so far?
Well, Pratibha, yes, this was the claim made by a lot of eyewitnesses who were present at the moment, because according to them, the body language, the way he was speaking to the people, didn't look like he was in his complete senses. But police did a medical test last night when we had a word that, according to the latest information that we are getting from our sources, no any such evidence has come out of drunken drive case. But yes, the driver is still arrested. It is to be said that he is a resident of Ajmer. He came here to buy this car, and he was doing a test drive when the accident happened. But again, the interesting part was the speed. As you remember, the permissible at maximum speed in Noida is 100 km/h, but according to a lot of eyewitnesses, they are saying that it was clearly over 100 km/h. Police is also investigating, looking at the CCTV footages of the car of the speed so that they can get an idea about it. So far, the accused has been arrested. He has been, doing the questioning, and he has only revealed that when he was looking at the screen, because there were some malfunctioning, some problem in the screen, and his attention got diverted onto the screen, and that is where the car basically skid. And you can have the idea from the damage that the car has done on this right rear view mirror. It almost skid to 180 degrees, and then it rammed onto the footpath, and then it injured the two people. Remember, that particular road is one of the most prominent roads in Noida as it connects to the Amity University. It is an area which is filled with students. Fortunately, because yesterday was Sunday, there was not a lot of rush. Imagine if this would have happened on a working day where a lot of university students who walk on those footpaths. That is a hub in Noida because of the university, because of the presence of university. And the airbag of this car was also open, so it shows that the intensity with which this car was rammed onto the footpath, the intensity with which the two people who were just walking down, they were poor labor who were just walking down after doing their work, most probably going to their home, and they met with the car accident. But the sheer ignorance, the fact that the accused, the Deepak, very casually asked, did someone die? That was his concern. Nothing about the accountability, nothing about how he was riding the car. He, in a very arrogant way, asked, almost looking like that he is not aware about what happened. Did anyone die? That is where the problem is, because remember, last year in October also data came in which says that more than 770 cases of road accidents happened in Noida alone in the last 8 months. So it shows you how certain people in the society are sheer irresponsible when it comes to taking accountability, when it comes to following the rules. 100 km/h is a huge amount when it comes to the speed, but even if you're crossing 100 km/h on a busy road inside a city, inside the NCR, it shows that you are not just clearly test driving, you are just showcasing your thrill, which has happened in this particular case.
And two people have been left grievously injured, and the man was seen showing his VVIP brazenness as he asked, did anybody die or not? So you're saying that the police officials believe that he was not drunk at the time of the accident. He is said to have lost control of the vehicle. But we did speak to some of the eyewitnesses who also spoke about that moment when the accident took place. They said that the vehicle was approaching at a speed of over 150 km/h. So imagine the speed of the vehicle with which it hit the two laborers who have now been left grievously injured. So the driver clearly lost control of the vehicle, rammed into a divider and then the footpath, after which there were two people who were left injured. Listen in to what the eyewitnesses have said. The claim of drunken driving, though, has not been corroborated by the police officials.
पौंडीचेरी गाड़ी 7,000 नंबर है इसका, तो वहाँ से भगी गई,
काफी तेज स्पीड में थी।
हाँ, 150-170 होगी कम से कम। वहाँ से तो भगी गई वहाँ से, तो मैं पीछे गया, इसके अट्रैक्ट होता हुआ गाड़ी से कि किसकी गाड़ी ऐसे भगी गई, अट्रैक्ट होता हुआ मैं इसके पीछे गया, तो मैंने देखा 7,000 नंबर पीछे, तो वहाँ पे भगी गई, तो लेफ्ट में कट है, तो वहाँ पे एम्बेरस हो गया। बंदा शायद ड्रिंक था मेरे हिसाब से तो, और इसकी गाड़ी अकेला बंदा था, तो मैं थोड़ा एम्बेरस हो गया, कुछ चक्कर हो, मैं निकल जाता हूँ यहाँ से, तो उसने हिट करते साइड में रुक गया। फिर गार्ड वगैरह बहुत भीड़ इकट्ठी हुई, तो वही भीड़ इकट्ठी हुई, बंदा एम्बेरस हुआ, बाहर उतरा। फिर मैंने तब देखा तो उसकी गाड़ी में लेफ्ट साइड पे, पैसेंजर साइड पे शॉपिंग के बैग रखे थे, कैल्विन क्लेन के, एक बैग और था, कौन सा था इतना याद नहीं करा, वहाँ से निकल गया था। पर बंदा बहुत ही नशे में था।
आपको लग रहा है कि वो
ड्रिंक में था? ड्रिंक था, क्योंकि जो गाड़ी सबसे भगाई स्पीड में तो कंट्रोल कर सकते, कोई भी 160-70 स्पीड थी, पर वो ड्रिंक में था जिससे कंट्रोल नहीं, और हिट करके वो डिवाइडर में गाड़ी उसने घुसा दी।
Well, with that